want your ball? Bring it back. Here, drop it. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Pokemon Go with Minuteman Ren. As you can see, outside playing with my Zeus boy right now, but not a lot has happened since Entei Raid Day, but we do have some stuff to go over, so let's go do that. All right, so let's start this thing off, and it looks like we're gonna start it off with a check for a shiny we don't have, and it's not shiny. Not really surprised at this point anymore, but let's dive into the first thing for today. It is brutally hot out today. It's like, what is it, 12:45, and it's already like high 90s. Ugh. I'm not one for the heat, but I guess this could be a lot worse. All right, keep up the great work. I will. And the check is going to be, ooh, we got a Sinnoh Stone on that. I really hope that this is the shiny Latios that we need. Would be perfect. Let's start encounter. Oh, Groudon. This better be a hundo. It's the only way that's gonna make this really any better. One of the new things with this latest update that dropped 2 days ago, I believe, is that there is no longer a fast catch on Android. You can't use the back button anymore. So if you want to use it, you got to do the old method like this. Well, you know, it'd help if you actually hit the Pokemon first, but like that. As you can see, I still didn't catch it, so. All right, so we're gonna keep trying to catch this Groudon, but we have a few updates. Well, it's really just the one big massive update that they just put out, but PvP got revamped. So instead of just sitting there when you're using a charged attack, instead of sitting there and tapping, you now have a sequence. It's almost like a mini game. You have a sequence of things that are going to come on the screen, and you have to tap in order to attack. Let's check this real quick. This is also one of the newest updates, is the appraisal system. As you can see here, it's showing me that it is a pretty good Groudon. It's very weak in defense. It has an 11 defense, but it's got maxed out attack, 15 attack, and was at about 13 HP stamina. So overall, not terrible. But one of the things I did get that I was so super excited for, and if you follow me on Twitter, I did kind of hint at it earlier. I did get a new shiny that I did not have before. One that I honestly did not expect to get, and that is none other than this. Shiny Spinda. So we actually got it. It's pretty awesome. Really surprised. There's only, I think I've only seen like 2 of those tasks here in Browns Mills where I'm at, and one of those 2 ended up being the shiny Spinda. So I'm pretty happy about that, and I think that's it on shinies that I caught. I haven't really caught any others. So like I said, part of the new updates we've already discussed just briefly. Here is what the actual updates it came out with. So trainers, we need your help. Team Go Rocket is invading the world of Pokemon Go. So Team Rocket is right around the corner. It's right on our doorstep. People have been speculating that it's going to come out tomorrow, which is Mudkip Community Day, because the Mudkip line was the only shadow Pokemon that were listed originally when we first got the hint of this game from this current gen. So we thought we were gonna get it on Mudkip Community Day, and we still might. I'm not really sure when they plan on releasing this, but here's what you can expect in this release. New challenges, so you can take on Team Go Rocket Grunts in battle. shadow Pokemon. Catch the mysterious shadow Pokemon Team Go Rocket Grunts leave behind. Is there a way to help these Pokemon? There should be. There's actually been a couple of badges added as well that I'll post up here in a minute from Trails, the data miner, and it actually looks pretty good. So the new appraisal tool, which we just saw, and battle mini games. Charge attack gameplay includes new mini games, which is what I was talking about when you're using the charged attack. Instead of it just being a tap furiously on your screen to get it to power up, it's like a mini game. So, you know, like little patterns and designs, the little there'll be like little buttons, and you gotta like tap on them in the design and swipe. They've got every different type of attack has a different mechanic to it, and I will probably post something about it. I know somebody in the Sylph Road has posted about it, so check out my Twitter to actually see the video feed of somebody breaking down the mechanics of it, so you kind of get a hint if that's what you want to do, unless you want to be surprised. I don't think you want to be surprised in the middle of a battle though with all that. Alright, so with the breakdown that Trails gave us, it's kind of a lot to read, so I'm going to put them up on the screen here. But you can see here, it actually has the dialogue, in case you want it, of the special research that's going to be coinciding with the Team Rocket takeover. Here's part 4, but down below you can see they actually have the new badges. So you can see those are the purified Pokemon symbols on the top, and there's like this little gnat that just keeps flying into my eyeball. It's kind of annoying. That's what I get for being outside, I guess. It's sweating a lot. The one on the bottom though is going to be your beating the Team Go Rocket Grunts badge. And then on the top right, you can see a picture of a shadow Magikarp, which actually looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then but down below, there was a new move, a new fast move, Lock On. Don't really know how they're gonna incorporate that, but some theories out there were saying maybe Porygon Community Day coming up could possibly be the next one after Mudkip, just because that's one of the only Pokemon that can learn Lock On in the main series games. But here we go, we have some new Pokemon additions to the Shadow Pokemon list, and I'm gonna let you guys, you can pause the video and just take a peek at them all, and that is it, I think. Yep, that's all Trails had. So that's all we have for now. We plan on going out, Sierra and I. She's gonna go shop, I'm gonna do a little bit of Pokemon hunting, shiny checking, hopefully we get some shinies. But well, I'll check back in with you later regardless of what happens. But tomorrow is Mudkip Community Day, and Sierra and I are actually going to be in Philly for that. Like I said before, we're going to be doing the Independence Hall tour and the Liberty Bell and such. But we will be in Philly, so if anybody wants to come out and say hi, let me know. We'll try to coordinate, meet up, do something, and I look forward to seeing you guys all out in Philly. But for now, let's see if we can catch any shinies today. You want to go in, bud? You ready to go in? Okay. Alright, so we went out. Nothing really special happened with our trip that we went out, but I did think of something that I forgot to show you guys about this previous update, and it is the new search mechanics. So for instance, you type in 4-star, it's going to list all of the 100% Pokemon that you have. And as you can see, I label a lot of mine 100. So yeah, I know I've got quite a bit. I've gotten lucky quite a bit. But you can also do it with 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, all the way down. I'll post the little chart that kind of indicates what star level is what here. That way you guys can kind of see the search terms there and look for your own. But especially for tomorrow, Community Day, it'll be good. You could do 3-star, and it'll list everything that's in that category, which I think is 85% or something or higher, and up to 100%. And those are the ones, you know, you can mark them and then get rid of everything else, or do like 2-star, delete them all, 1-star, delete them all, you know. So it'll be good for tomorrow. It'll make things easier to check. And the last thing I wanted to do, whoops, I'm going to the wrong spot. So we're gonna go into a battle with Blanche. Maybe, there we go. And I'll just show you guys the new mechanics. One and go. Alright, so it looks like Fire Blast. I probably should have picked a better Pokemon to use this on. I'm not going to even bother shielding. So you have 5 seconds for a shield now, so they bumped that up just a little bit, and it's because of the mini games to help them out a little. So it looks like the Sneasel's going down. Wait to see who Blanche throws out. So as you can see, you gotta like just swipe. And they were coming out in like zigzag patterns, you know. So let me see if I can get another one charged up for the next one. I'll just let it run through so you guys can see it. Psychic, is that? I don't think that's going to power up very quickly. But you kind of get the gist of it now. Instead of just sitting there and tapping on the screen, the one button furiously, we now have little mini games. And as you'll see on this one, this should be, the Psychic version of it will be completely different. So it won't come out, you know, on the zigzaggy wave like the Fire one did. This one should be completely different. And we'll just let it run. So you see it's coming out, yeah, in the spiral. So that's what you would want to do. Typically you trace your finger around just to pop all the bubbles and go that way. So they've changed it up. It makes it a little bit more interesting. It's not so much just you know, who can tap the fastest. But I don't know, it's a cool change. We'll see what happens. That's it. Mudkip Community Day tomorrow, like I said. I'm going up to Philly. I don't know how late we're going to stay out in Community Day. We might only do like an hour or so. We might just try to grab a couple shinies and then hit the road, because it's going to be brutal out there heat-wise. It's going to be, I think they said 100 degrees, and then with the, it's going to feel like 115 or something like that. So I don't know how long we'll actually stay out. Like I said, probably just enough to grab a couple and go. But that's it for this episode, guys. The Community Day video that I'll be doing tomorrow won't be coming out until probably Monday evening time frame. I'm hoping to have it out Monday evening. It might be Tuesday morning, but stand by for that. And I can't wait to show you guys everything of what's going to happen tomorrow. And then once I get moved back to Michigan and get everything set up over there, I can't wait to explore the new regions with you. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.